Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of Rock Talk with Rick. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I know. Thank you very much. Thank you. Anyway, I'm always hanging out in the King of the Attic studio, wonderful studio, Welland, Ontario, hanging out with Route 6. Yeah, come on, yeah, there we go. Jane.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm excellent. How are you doing, Rick?
I'm good. How are you? Give me a pump.
Thank you.
What's that?
Oh, we don't want to clash
look at
rings.
that one.
Ooh, the turquoise. Got to do.
Ooh.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's
Ooh,
there.
danger man.
How you doing? I'll just go down the road.
Go down the road.
For you with it. I'll come right back to you. And we're hanging out with the one and only. The guy's a legend in his own mind you. Right? Ricky Slick, man. You know, what can you say? The guy's like a bad rash. He keeps on coming back.
No, it's like, because I love you guys so
You love us.
much.
I love it.
You know, Chris.
Hey, Ricky, I don't love you in that way.
Yeah.
I love you, but I don't love you, buddy.
I know.
If you
It's
understand.
not that way.
Oh,
It's not like I'm pulling on your ears every
Yeah.
night, right?
Or my hair, which I don't have. Anyway, and Johnny, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, my friend.
Johnny,
Mr. Johnny
Do
Rebel.
like the fist
I
of
want
fury.
hold the mic up to your mouth
Oh, I'm
because we
sorry.
won't be able to hear you. And you'll
Okay,
say,
how-
"Hey, Rick, I couldn't hear myself talking." I'll go,
Here.
"Johnny, what the hell? Your mic's at your elbows."
My mic's at my elbow.
Yeah.
2 minutes for elbowing.
That's right.
I get like I'm in the penalty
Johnny,
box.
look at these shoes, man.
With the
Check
frills.
these things out.
We're going golfing.
Unbelievable.
He's got the rebel shoes.
Unbelievable.
James' boots are no
So-
one can slide.
Route 6.
Hey.
Explain to me Route 6, Jay. Why
Ooh.
on it? It's like, what's
Okay.
Route 6 about?
So
What
Route
takes
Route 6 is simply about Johnny and I met probably over a decade ago, and I
You must
learned
have been like 12.
exactly, at least. And I understood that he knew how to play guitar, but he wouldn't play the guitar for reasons that he can tell you about, but he wouldn't play the guitar. So I brought one of my acoustics in, and I just left it in front of him at his store. And I left it there for
Yeah.
about a year, and then one day he picked it up, and I said, "Wow, you can do that?" And I started to sing along. And he said, "Well, you can do that?" And I said, "Do you want to start a band? Because we haven't been in a band forever." So after a year of waiting for him to get his chops back together, we started a band, and we went out for an open jam, and we've been booked. That was 10 years ago. We've been booked ever since.
Really. And how many other people in the band?
Well, we are Route 6, so what we like to try to do is have 6 members. So we have a keyboard player.
That kind of,
Yes,
the numbers
yes.
kind of work out there, Rick,
They
you
work
know?
out. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's fantastic.
So you could name them if you'd like.
Well, we have Mr. Nicholas Vecchiola. He's our other male singer. So
Oh, cool.
we get to do all kinds of material because we can harmonize, and he can do things, I can do things, and so we get to cover lots of material and genres.
Cool.
We're very, very lucky to have 2 exceptional drummers that play for us, Adam and David. And Ricky here is our newest addition. And I'll tell you what, we couldn't be happier. I for one,
Don't butter him up. He doesn't need any more butter.
Oh, God, well,
I for one am absolutely thrilled to have him beside us on stage. He's just made the whole thing together and complete,
Well-
and fun, because he's fun to watch.
Well, anybody
stage.
that knows Ricky Slick knows
Yeah.
he's a fabulous bass player.
Oh, yes.
And he's a pretty good human being at times, right?
He's a little
At
bit
other
of all right, yes.
It all depends what mood he's in, but hey, Ricky, you know what I mean?
we keep him in a good mood. We keep
You
him
know,
in a good mood.
but I'll ask Ricky. So you're the new person in this band,
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
right? And because I remember when you got in, when you were saying something to me about it, you told me, "Oh, I made this fabulous band, man." And he's telling me about it. I went, "Really?" And then this is it.
This is
Right?
it.
Yeah.
This is it.
you were just coming out of your surgery, actually,
Okay.
right? And I gave him a call because I felt like, hey, what's he doing? Like, I've been through that.
The day after or something.
Yeah.
right, Ricky?
And I've been
I was
through.
still high on morphs.
Yeah, I've been through that. I say, how you doing? And I was just asking him. I was concerned because
Unloaded, eh?
musician friends, we have to support each other, and
We're family.
and it's
we're
really
family.
good when we're down now or we went through surgery or whatever. And he was going on and just say, I'm getting along. And then he says, how about you? I said, well, I'm just gassing up and I'm heading out to Port Dover. I says, I got an invite to this band. I says, actually, it was a call because I was into being basically a sub, because the member in the band, previous bass player, God bless him, really nice guy. He took ill to cancer and treatments. So so the gig that I had that they all asked, and Johnny says, it was really nice that he came in rehearse. We rehearsed together, and then we did a show where we split the night, just to give him support. And then and then after, I guess it took. I know that everyone was really liked me. Johnny was, I don't know, I was kind of unsure, I think.
Me?
Well, it's because
Sure. I think
Johnny
always
didn't even want to
unsure.
be in the same room with you.
because he never had a brother that could talk more than him. Right?
See,
So-
I told you. That's
so-
it. That's it.
And Johnny and I, we kind of relationship we got. I found there was a bond. That, we can talk because I've been around for years. I played back when I was in my teens and 20s into Toronto, and I've toured. I've been up to
Timbuktu.
Idaho.
Yeah, we all been to that place, man.
And toured all over that, and
We've all been there.
and roughed it out in motels, and
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and sitting
Bad
there
food,
and sharing
bad
grilled
women.
cheeses.
I
or-
gotta
Yeah.
been on some
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
the whole bit. And so Johnny and I already hit off with some stories, and I was very, I was very honored that Johnny's been out there as well as Nick and Jane as well. But I was talking to Rick about it, and Rick was really happy that says, I kind of found that where a musician, you're around, you're playing with different bands, and I was with Rebel Souls, and they're a great band, great, musicians and that. But then you find this one where just all of a sudden you lock in, and it's like, hey, I'm with like. Not just members, it almost becomes family. Like people you're at your own age who's done it, who's been on the road, who's
They settled down out there. Jeez, Murphy.
Yeah. So backtrack it. I got a call from phone rang, and I picked it up. I was at home, and Shane goes, "Hi." I said, "I catch you at bad time." I said, "No, Jane. Oh my God, how you doing?"
Do
He
Jane
says,
again?
What's that?
Do
Hi,
Jane?
it's me.
Hey,
Really?
That's pretty good, man. You're doing very well.
So anyways, so she asked me to
fudge in your checks next.
kind of fill in for the bass player who was sick and that, and then when he couldn't, it looked like he wasn't able to be able to handle with his treatments and that, and then they asked me if I'd like to be part of the members, and I said yes, I would be part of
Great.
the Route 6, the missing
Great.
6,
And there we go.
and there we go.
And there we go.
The missing
Yeah.
chip.
Now, you guys you're playing, right? You're
playing.
obviously you're going to be out there this summer, Jane. Tell
We
me you are, Jane. You're gonna be out there
Yes.
this
Oh,
summer,
yes.
kicking
Very
the
much.
crap out of the place.
Very, very much. So I will say I'm going to tell you about a couple of little
Yeah, go
things
ahead.
that we're doing.
Here, I'll hang out while you tell me.
So there's one on the first one. We're doing lots of bar gigs and all of the things that we all do. But April 26th, we're doing one in Cambridge at the Newfoundland Club, and it's for the where are we? Oak.
Did you see that?
Okay, cheated. Yeah, Oak Ridge Academy.
You want me to pick it up for you?
No, because I can see that.
Okay. I can. I'm glad you can.
But this couple has created this beautiful academy and school for kids and families that have somebody with autism in their yes. So
Is this a benefit?
it is a benefit, and so it's become an annual event, and we were invited to join this year because one of our drummers, David, is part of that. And for me, it hits home because I used to work with special needs kids for years. But there that day, never mind about no. Okay. She's laughing, so I laughed.
We're all reading her lips.
cut.
Hey, I'm a little. I was kicking it around a little while ago. Probably upside down right now.
Hold on, it says chicks with
Yeah.
dick.
I know.
Anyway, so they're gonna have a Pearl Jam band. They're gonna have.
Yeah, we're having them
all
in
kinds of-
sessions.
Yes,
Ah,
Fight
yes.
Against One
it is
and-
Pearl Jam
and
with
Led
Shane.
Zeppelin.
Yep.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
got
Five
their
against
couple
one.
of sessions too.
There's 5 incredible
Hip.
bands.
We just had Shane on last week.
We're lucky to be doing
Ned
this
from
event,
Led
and
Zeppelin.
it's a very holistic school. They don't just focus on one thing; they focus on the entire thing. So the family unit, everything, all the education, and
Fabulous.
everything. So, but the next one,
How much are tickets?
$30.
$30 a
$30,
ticket?
yes.
And you give these people the date again for they understand.
It is on April the 26th.
Okay, that's a Saturday,
It's
right?
a Saturday.
Okay, and
7
they can-
o'clock.
It's in Cambridge, and I think
Yep.
it's at the Newfoundland Club, which is a big
That's right.
room.
And they
That's
could
right.
go online because I've already seen the posters online
Yep.
of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen them online. As soon as I see it, Ricky, somebody share it to me, and I'll share it for you guys.
Awesome,
Yeah.
thanks, Rick.
Yeah.
So,
no
so
problem.
Shane and Rita Boom are heading that whole thing up, and we are absolutely delighted
Yeah.
to be part of that. And then after that, I do something a little. I mean, everybody has a little bit on the side. So I also go and play. I love singing the blues. I do.
Oh, you like
Oh, I
your
love the
closet
blues.
singer,
I
right?
love the blues.
I
So
love the blues.
I get to go, and it's been a few years now. My friend Scotty Bullard, he does an event out at Purple Hill in Thornbury.
Thornberry.
Yes, and so I get to go out there and play with the Tim Woodcock Band, and it is absolutely the most fun day. Almost the most fun day of my year because it's blues and it's straight up, and you can come in your caravan and you can lay out on the grass, and everybody just has a
Having a great
fantastic
time.
It's
Good.
called Purple Hill, but the biggest one, of course, is Friday the 13th.
In
and-
Port Dover.
In Port Dover.
Okay.
I have a motorcycle / musician gig wear store for all these
Okay,
guys.
okay.
that live
Yeah,
at-
tell my people what it is.
and it's called Route 6 Steel Horse Boutique.
Okay.
And
Located where?
yes,
Main
it's
Street,
right on Main Street.
Right on the main
Dover.
drag.
Right on
in
Main
Port
Street
Dover.
in Port Dover.
There you go, friend.
And we sell great gig wear for dudes. So come in. I will make.
Dude, gig wear.
Yes. No
Swag.
chick. We've
Good
got six
stage
other. We've
swag.
got 6 other chick stores in
You
town.
say
So
that, dude, rock dudes. See,
If you're a
I
biker,
I don't
if you're a
need that because
musician.
I have my own.
you
look.
already got it, baby.
I just, like I said, us old musicians,
Yeah.
we're not pretending to be somebody else. We're just what we are.
You, just do you. But the best part of that day for us is that Budweiser comes in. They have a great big stage, and they invite us to go and play on their stage.
Wonderful.
And it's down at the bottom of the main street. You can't miss it. So Route 6 will be there on Friday the 13th. Usually early evening, so I can work in the store during the day. And we do.
when does that
we
land this
rock
year?
hard. June.
June.
So it's
it
a
lands
warm
in
weather.
June. So it'll be,
Yep.
the weather will be great,
The
fabulous.
weather will be perfect,
There
and
you
it's
go,
going to be
people.
great.
And
Yes.
while they're in Dover, go to your
To
store.
Route 6 Steel Horse Boutique.
But
Yeah.
the chances of saying hi to you because they already know you're a rock star and you probably might not be there. You might
I
be
am
doing
there.
rock star kind of thing.
I will be there all day
Oh.
until I have to go and metamorphosize
Metamorphosize into the rock
into a rock,
into the rock god.
goddess. Yeah.
There we go.
And then run down to the
Yeah,
Budweiser
yeah.
stage. Yes,
Maybe
there
you
go.
could do something about Ricky's look, eh? Like take him in the back room of your
You know
boutique.
what? When he came on board, I thought he's not really that much of a fixer upper.
No, he's actually
No,
pretty good
but
for
I,
an old
I,
guy.
I
eh?
will tell you this:
He knows what's happening.
between him and Johnny Rebel over here, who I've been playing with,
Johnny,
for,
like, come on, we're
for
going
like
to do this
12
again.
years.
Johnny Rebel.
Johnny
like, look,
Rebel.
look, man. You see the guy's shoes before you see him. Like, there's Johnny's shoe. Hey, Johnny! No, John. There he is. Okay, don't worry about
I'd
turning the
also like
lights
to
on.
say that
The glare.
Chris, don't worry about the lights. I can see Johnny. Don't worry about it.
now at the Steel Horse Boutique, you don't get the shoes. These are
No.
these are custom.
special
These
order.
are special order, right? Yeah. These are like-
Anything else you want to talk about while I got you here?
Johnny, anything you want to talk about with the band?
Oh my God, where do we start?
Well, the problem
Johnny,
is if you
this is a short show.
yeah, I
A
was,
short show. It's about to get
he
really,
knows.
really long.
He knows.
Go ahead, Johnny. Take us.
I think I've been at a meeting where they say share briefly.
they
Which is-
coined that after they met you, didn't they?
I believe that is correct. But it's like strange when Ricky came in, and I have basically no filter. And so it's always been like a dilemma of mine when I get yibbering. And I remember I was talking to Janie, and I go, sweet baby Jesus. I go, that guy, Ricky, I go, he actually talks more than I do. And I go,
Oh, God
I never
sakes, no.
realized how obnoxious I am.
Cut down Ricky Slick, man. Yeah.
My buddy here.
2 shows in one.
yeah,
was
oh, yeah,
able
yeah.
to
Yeah.
give me like that sort of barometer, and like it's a wonderful itch.
You know what? I love you just for cutting Ricky down, man. Yeah, he needs to be sliced down a few notches here and there.
I love
Hey, on my show, it's just perfect because I get to do it too. Johnny, thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate that.
But I was killing with kindness.
That's it.
Yes.
Ricky,
Player's name.
It's
how you?
I'm Dick, but his name is Rick Wilson. So he was telling me, "Oh, you got to come see, Route 6, right? Jane, oh my God, she's like a great singer, right? And besides that, she's smoking hot." I says, "Wow, that's great." And then the wife's right beside him, so he's not getting any points with his wife.
What a
right?
suck up you are, Ricky
Billy.
Slick.
Seriously.
Sorry, Rick, if you're watching this. Anyway, so I ended up popping down. There was a couple other people I met and I knew previous before I seen the band. So they were playing at the Norfolk downstairs in the armory.
In the Brig. It was
In
the Brig.
The Brig, correct.
Well, Miss
And I went
Brig.
down there and I walked in that bar and a singer's just singing away. And all of a sudden she hit this note and she actually blew the socks off my feet in my cowboy boots.
Oh, that is so smooth.
Wow. And I'm going, wow. And then I'm listening. I was
That's
like,
so
wow.
smooth.
And I'm like tuning into the band. And Nick was like, Nick's another part of that whole connection with his singing and harmonies. And it's like, wow, these guys, like it's just like they're two twin flames. The way they're bouncing off each other and the harmonies and complimenting. And then I put my ears over to Mr. Johnny Rebel. And just, the gritty guitar player sitting back down and it's like, wow. There he goes. Yeah. And I was like, just the keyboard
go,
player,
Johnny.
bass player, the drummer. And, but it's like, wow, what a great blues classic rock band. Like they're just, it was just the kind of music that I love playing. I
Yeah.
grew up with that style. And then I just turned around, and one day I know Jane was telling me stuff like that. Oh, if you ever want to play, give me a call or so on. And so I messaged her on Messenger and that, and then she hooked up with the band I was playing with, Rebel Souls, to come and get us some
Well,
gigs out there.
Joni Jane is a good friend of mine.
Yes, and Joni Jane,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
And I introduced her to Joni Jane, those two together.
Yeah.
And we started doing a
Love
couple
singing with her.
shows.
Yeah.
Love singing with her.
Yeah.
Woo.
One thing I
Smoke.
mentioned that one night after we did a show, Route 6 was playing at Allegiant. So I basically stranglehold Joni, George, and Nick to the Legion. And so they're walking in and they're like going, come on, we're going to go see these guys. So again, we sat down and drank, and all of a sudden Jane seen us and it's like, oh, she's so happy. And then all of a sudden she was pointing at Joni. Says, you get up here, girl. And they did a duet that was just so beautiful. It was just so nice.
It was fantastic.
Yep, it was another James classic.
It was, and we brought the best out in each other.
Yeah, it was. I like listening to Joni. There was some stuff that coming out of her that I haven't seen her done in our band, and what Jane was doing, and it was just I got goosebumps. It was like amazing. The
Well,
two
that's
girls,
that's what it's like when
You're
you
easy, Ricky.
when you play bass.
You old
You're
dog,
you're finding notes in there that I wouldn't. That's why I love doing blues, because you've got some. You
Yeah.
can move and bend a little bit. You've got
Yeah.
some room, and you hit some notes and go, oh yeah, that fits. And so I think it's a really good thing. So I'm truly blessed to have both of these and our other three guys.
Yeah, the other guys.
I'm
on
looking
board.
forward to hearing the band.
Dave Rich is a very,
And my,
very,
as
well as Adam. Adam's last name
Reed.
Reed.
Mackenzie,
Reed,
yeah.
yes, both phenomenal drummers.
And we have a keyboard player, Brian
And the
Craig.
keeper, Brian Ivory. Yep, he's
Brian
very
Ivory.
good.
The only way to build your population of people is to spread yourself out. Because if you stay in one place, I don't care. Eventually, you become stagnant,
Yes.
and less people will come and see you.
That's
Absolutely.
exactly
You
it.
have to. I tell Ben this all the time. Try not to get stagnant.
Yes. And we're Port Dover, so it's little. And the last thing we want to do is bore our locals. They've seen us.
You're boring me already, there, Jane.
I love you.
That was kind of defensive.
She tells me she loves me after I insult her.
Yes.
How can we not love her?
Sugar
Right?
gets you a lot further than
like
vinegar.
Look, I was going for it. I didn't think she'd let
yeah.
me. But she did.
What's that great,
Yeah,
Johnny?
thank you. No.
Knee socks.
So, anything else you guys want to say before we?
I'm going to try to get the band coming out toward more to Hamilton, St. Catharines, and Niagara.
Yes,
London,
Niagara.
So,
I could take
London,
care of some
Ontario.
Niagara
London,
stuff.
Brantford. We get
Jane dragged me
around.
out to London. That was
Yeah, yeah.
where.
Yeah, you guys need to spread your
Brantford,
wings,
All
man.
right.
Brantford is great to us. We're looking forward to festival season. We do one that's called the Birdtown Jamboree, and we do it every single year. And it raises money for music initiatives for kids.
We like that
And-
kind of
and
stuff,
we
right?
are in, and so we might create an art guitar to auction. We'll definitely donate our time. It's a great thing.
Can't wait.
But we're very much looking forward to the season, and it's promising to be a good one.
You know what?
Yeah.
I thought we were playing in London on Four Leaf Clover Day. Remember when we played? Didn't John book us for that?
I think that might be a thing. Yeah.
No, he did, but I
Did-
haven't seen it in any of our booking lists.
Well, see, the
so-
problem is you
See, this
guys
is
should
good.
be
We
booked
get a
under
get-together
Barking
we
Dog
can discuss
Entertainment, I
Yes.
heard.
See,
Yes,
we gotta have one of
yes.
these
You won't
every
have a
month to come here
problem.
so we can find
Pretty
out what we're
professional
playing.
company.
We
Yeah.
would really
I
like
heard
that.
the call sign is, Barking Dog Entertainment .com. You could go there and check it out.
All right. So is there an umbrella one for that too? Like you use dog for one word, but what if it's a female?
We're not going
Barking.
there, Jane.
Okay.
We're not going there. She's trying. She's trying. Do we need any more of your notes before we go?
No, I think
is there
I'm good.
anybody? Okay. Is there anybody else you want to say hello to out there?
I would like to say hello to Norfolk County and Port Dover.
Okay,
I would
Norfolk
like
County
to
and Port
say
Dover, yeah.
hello to. I was lucky enough to be booking bands for a long time for the Norfolk Tavern, etc. So I'm so overjoyed to be part of that whole music community. And very much looking forward to getting out with these guys
Good.
and getting the season going.
Good.
Yep.
Can't wait.
And we have to say a big hi to our friend Dean.
Okay.
Be happy.
Oh, there you go.
Dean is a special friend of ours. He has Down syndrome, and he comes to see us every single day at the store and every single gig.
And
So
rehearsal.
he is our biggest advocate,
And
and
I'm
he's
going to give
wonderful.
a big shout out to Dean. Dean, how you doing, brother?
Yes, you
Dean,
will
right.
love that.
There you go, Dean. Rock and roll, man.
Excellent.
You know,
Thank
Ricky,
you.
No problem.
Thank you so much for having us.
No problem. Ricky, anybody you want to say anything to?
Yeah, I just want to tell everyone in St. Catharines and Niagara, eventually Route 6 will be shortly, I would say. And surely that we'll be coming here to, you can see our
Someplace
band
in Niagara.
and playing in a lot of the venues. And
We already
and-
know where you're going to be playing in Niagara, Ricky, so.
Yeah.
We can't wait. We
Yeah,
can't
we're going to be
wait.
playing
We're not gonna
at
spill the
Rock
beans yet,
Talk
though,
and Rick's living room.
Do
That's
you
our
know
first show
something?
here.
We don't know something.
Yeah, no problem. You know what? I say it all the time. Every week I say it on every show. Because, I want people to understand. If you're going out and they're out that night and they go, hey, we're out that night, we're going to see Route 6. Go up and say hi to them.
Please
Go
do.
up and say hi. And,
Please do.
Maybe go on, join their Facebook page,
Yeah.
or go check out their website. And if you got some extra cash, buy a T-shirt, a disc, or whatever.
Yeah.
Because musicians. Everybody thinks musicians make a lot of money. Well, Well, maybe
Used
Steve
to.
O'Brien does.
Used to.
But most of the musicians I know, yeah, they make crap. So When you see him, go out and say hi. And I want you to. You're going to see this episode down the road. I want you to give it up for the one and only.
Can I
Route 6.
add
Yeah,
one
go
thing?
Thanks,
ahead.
Rick.
And when you do that, give us your name and your picture on Facebook so we know who you are, please.
There
Yes.
you go. Route 6, baby.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Rick.
much.
Good night.
Thank you, Kim.
Good night.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Chris.
having us. Thank you.